Hello, my lovelies. This one today is for, transparency, I guess. You can call it transparency. This one goes out to myself and to my bullies. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this week's episode. So I've been on here for quite a bit, I believe. A lot's been kind of happening, or not really a lot, but like the things that are happening are quite big. So I feel like I wasn't really present like in the moment, and I wasn't really settled and calm enough to just sit down and talk. So yeah, but I think I'm kind of cooling down a bit. And yeah, I definitely want to keep this going because I love talking to you guys. Thank you for the feedback that I've been getting so far. And yeah, it always makes me so happy when like someone comes up to me, like one of my friends, and they like listen to it, or if they text me and I'm just like, thank you. Okay, so how I already kind of teased, this one is kind of, for transparency because as probably most of you know, I'm the girl for like self-love, confidence, body positivity, body neutrality, all of that. And it doesn't come from nowhere, right? It doesn't come from nowhere. I didn't just, I wasn't just like confident, just like that. I didn't love my body, just like that. It all happened for a reason, and it all happened with time, and I'm still in my self-love journey because I believe that the self-love journey does not just, that it's a journey. It's not like I feel like it's not a point in your life that you're kind of like reaching for, because I think it's a continuous process with yourself and with your body and your mind that you go through. So I'm still on that journey, and I hope that this also kind of motivates or inspires or like just seems relatable to you guys. And I hope that, you can join me on this journey because it's a very beautiful journey. And yeah, exactly. So let's see, where did it all start? So I was bullied a lot in school. I was most of the time the outsider in school. So 3rd, 4th, 6th, 7th. Where was I in 8th grade? I don't remember. I was bullied throughout. And not gonna lie, worst time of my life. It was not fun. I was bullied because of my weight. I don't know if it was also like, how do you say that? With like a racial, bias, with like a racist intent. You know what I mean? I don't really know if that was also the case behind it. However, I was most of the time the only black kid. And in 2nd and 3rd grade, there was another girl, but that was, I feel like, more of a power, like, she was like, I'm the boss. You're gonna follow me, or if you don't follow me, things are gonna get ugly, right? And I'm not a follower. I don't care what you do to me. I won't follow you. If I see that you're a bad person, get the fuck away from me. You know what I mean? So even in 3rd grade, I did not accept like me joining a group of people that are just angry and negative and insult people and make fun of people. Like, it's just wrong, right? And I saw that in 3rd grade already. I was like, not like, right? So there, it was like a semi-bullying and semi-not bullying. I don't know, it was weird. I didn't really have friends. And it was like, I don't know, they would just gang up on me. It was, like kids, you know what I mean? Like, And then in 6th to 7th grade, I was also bullied. I would say that one was more severe. I was called like dumb all the time. They would say that I'm stinky and I smell. They would bully a friend of mine at that time. She was like their actual victim, I would say. And then, so I came new to the school, and they already all knew each other because I think they were already classmates like since 5th or 4th grade. And I came in at 6th grade. And I think she was bullied like the previous years before. And I stuck up for her. I told them that it's not okay what they were doing. And then I immediately slipped into their side, their victim side, you know what I mean? Fun. And yeah, it's just so crazy because like I was their friends before I even knew that they were bullying her and shit. And then I remember one day they because I also became friends with the girl, because I most of the time make friends with everybody, and we were doing class outside, and we had like a circle of seats, and we were doing our work, and then she would come and join us, and then they would literally take their chairs and move away. And the first time I didn't understand what was happening, so I went with them. But then she came again, and then they took their chairs again, and they put him somewhere else and sat somewhere else. And then I understood, oh, okay, you don't want her to sit with you, and you're physically moving away from her to separate her and exclude her. And I was just like, what if I, right? And so I stayed with her, and then they got so mad. They were like crying, and like one of the girls was like crying. She was like, I thought we were friends, and I was like, dude, what the like, look at what you're doing. You're excluding a girl from your seating circle, and you're physically moving away and physically excluding her from just sitting with you guys. Like, you're bullying her, you're hurting her, you're insulting her. Like, this is not okay. They did not understand that. So yeah, and then I was bullied. Love life. But my mom worked in the school, in the office, so every time something happened, I ran to her. Nothing happened, as in like, because I never really told my teacher. I believe that he should have seen it. I didn't like the teacher as well, so whatever. But yeah. And I don't know, during those years, I feel like I was always a somewhat confident person, in a way that I think, right? I don't have that many like childhood like memories like what I was like. But if I remember correctly, I was always like loud and singing and dancing and laughing, and always, loved on putting on clothes. And my sister's like huge high heels, and all of those things. And even throughout the years that I was bullied, I was still doing my thing, but I got bullied for it, so I didn't have much confidence, or I wasn't really sure kind of what I was doing. And I wasn't sure that what I was doing was looking good. I wasn't sure that I felt beautiful. I wasn't sure. And yeah, and then I moved to France, and it was kind of like that physical move kind of really how many times am I going to say kind of, help, opened up a new like portal, or a new gate, a new door for me. And I mentally said to myself, new place, new me. And from then on, I faked being confident. I faked being like super confident with like my character, with my opinions, with myself. I faked it all. I wasn't feeling that way, but I faked it. I was dressing up, I was looking cute, and people acknowledged it, and they were like, she's a very how do you say, self-sure? Person. She's very confident. People will call me like sassy and bossy. Like, I hated those two words. But anyways, you know what I mean? So people started to acknowledge, okay, she's her. And I was like, this is, I mean, I wasn't like, I wasn't aware of the change that was happening within me. But all I know is that at the beginning, I was faking it, because that was not who I originally was. And I started just automatically adapting to these changes that I did with like my character, the way I like portray myself and all of that. And at some point, I became a person who is confident in herself and what she does, and who is loving and accepting and embracing her flaws and her real body, mind, and soul. So when they say fake it till you make it, believe it, because it's true. It's not cliche. It's not like just words. Like, actually fake it till you make it. Like, especially if it's like a mental change, it's not easy, because especially like mental changes, you can't really rely on anybody else to help you with it, because they don't know what's going on in your mind. Sometimes you don't know what's going on in your mind, and you're just like, I know something is wrong, or I know things are happening in my head that I don't want to happen, or that I don't want to be there, that I don't want there to be, that I don't want. You know what I mean. And then, yeah. And then when you just fake having that personality, you know, you're acting for a bit, right? But at some point, and to be honest, it happens quite quickly, it becomes you, right? But also be careful with it, because like, don't play with it, you know what I mean? So yeah, and then like, I think it was 2016, I started becoming a self-confident, self-loving person. And like, having that, like, I never really talked about me being bullied, because even though it was kind of a huge part of my life, I did not want it to take up that space in my mind and in my life, because it's just negative space and I don't need that, right? I like learned from it, I grew from it, and that's all that needs to be said. And honestly, they say forgive and forget, but honey, I won't forgive you. I don't care if you were a child and you were dumb and you were just, you know, saying things, and I don't care. If you come up to me, I'm better than that. I'm better than you. I'm so sorry, I have to say that. But, so, no. Don't even try. No, because, no. I'm forgetting. Semi-forgetting, but I'm not forgiving, because that was traumatizing. You traumatized so many kids. You never say sorry. You never did anything to apologize whatsoever. So yeah. But also, this is not me saying that you shouldn't forgive people for their past actions, and I'm not saying that people don't change. But for me, I'm aware that people change, and they might be better people now. However, for me, I don't need to forgive you, because I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care that you did that to me, so you don't need my forgiveness. You know what I mean? Like, you don't deserve my forgiveness. And I'm cool with that, because you don't deserve my forgiveness. Punta. So that's all that needs to be said, right? So yeah, thank you to my bullies. I'm here not because of you. Hello. Sure. Warte mal. Okay, let's see. So yeah, where was I? Yeah, just thank you. That little part in my life contributed to the person who I am today. And, that was all my work. Anyways, so yeah, and yeah, I don't know, from then on, it was more of like confidence. It wasn't really that much confidence with my body, but it was more confident with who I am. Being confident like with my raw, pure body, that came later on. That came way later on because there was another traumatic experience that happened. I believe it was in 2015, I think. Or was it wasn't during France, no. It was, I think, before France. I went to summer camp. I went to summer camp twice. And I think this was the second time I went, I believe. And I went shopping with my sister before. And this was the first time I bought myself hot pants. They were hot pants. I mean shorts, hot pants. And I believe they were like low-waisted because at that time, I don't think like high-waisted was that much of a thing. And it was a crop top and hot pants. And I was like rocking it. I was like rocking it. I was feeling good. I was, and I was like, this is the fit for the summer. And so I took it with me to summer camp. And I was there with a group of friends, I guess. I met them in this summer camp that I went to the previous year. And we went again. And they like linked up with like boys in the summer camp. And I was always the outsider with that. I was just always the black big girl, like, whatever. Sorry. I was about to say something, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. And no, wait, hold on. Let me stop laughing. This is a serious traumatic experience. Okay. And oh yeah. And then I put them on one day. And we were all sitting there. And I was like walking somewhere, I don't know. Like I was walking to my seat, I was walking somewhere. I'm going past the two guys. And they just say, oh mein Gott, sind das Schwangerschaftsstreifen? Ist die schwanger? Let me just translate that for the English girls. I walked past the two guys and he said, oh my God, are those pregnancy stripes? Is she pregnant? And upon hearing that, I immediately went to my bungalow and changed. Immediately. My confidence went down to -1,000. I felt very shit about myself. That hit a part of me that really hurt. And I was always aware of like my no, how did it not called? They're not called pregnancy stripes. What are they called? Dehnungsstreifen. Bruh. They're not anyways, you guys know what I mean. And yeah, so that was like the first time I was like really like aware of them. Like I always knew that they were there. I would also put oil on them so that just in general that they won't be that visible. Not in a way of like I don't like them, like get them away. I was just like, and I was just like, wow. I feel shit. I feel ugly. I feel disgusting. Yeah, and that really, that hit me. And I think that was before I went to France. So before I had that shift. And faking it till I make it. And yeah, it's just so crazy. It's just so crazy. I can't even. But yeah, and like now, like everybody can just fuck off. Like if you have something to say about my body, like why is it your business? Why are you entering my space? Don't do that. You're just wasting your time. You're wasting your time and your energy on me. Why? And you're kind of wasting my time. Not my energy, but my time. Like, I'm reading your comment or something, and I'm just like, I just spent 5 seconds reading that comment, and now I've wasted that 5 seconds of my life. Like, the fuck? So yeah. Now, as you can see, people can say what they want, right? Especially if I don't know you, if you're not in my close circle, if you don't have any, like, value or importance to me, like, like, why you in my business, right? So yeah, that's kind of like just a little backstory, where I came from, where I grew from, and yeah, I don't know. It was traumatic, but at the same time, like, hey, what we're gonna do about it? Let's not cry about it. Let's not be angry about it. Let's not sit on it. We grew from that shit. You grew from that shit. I grew from that shit. And here we are today, right? So, and I don't even know where they are. No, let me not go on a tangent right now. So yeah. And I love my body. Here's a leg for you. And it's just good. It's just good. Like, often, like, I always say, like, body positivity and, like, love your body, but you don't have to be at that level of, like, completely loving your body and completely being accepting and embracing your flaws or what you don't like, or or every inch of your body. You don't have to be at that part of the self-love journey. And I feel like if you reach that part with 50, that's like super fine, you know what I mean? Because just being neutral about it, right? And I'm not always 24/7 body positive and self-loving. Well, actually, I feel like it also depends how you define self-love, right? I feel like I always have the foundation of self-love within me. However, I'm not constantly always 24/7 loving my body. I hope you understand what I mean by that. Maybe with loving, you can kind of substitute it with, like, celebrating my body, because, like, I gained weight since last summer, and which is like normal because it's winter. I'm staying at home, like, you know what I mean? And for a couple of weeks, I was always like, I don't like where my body is right now. It's not good. It's not good, yeah. And I never say that in a way where I'm like, I hate my body, right? Hate is never a word that I will use in combination with my body, because we shouldn't apologize for our bodies. We shouldn't apologize for who we are, right? Unapologetically, me. And wait, let me look at the time. Oh my god, I have a yoga class. And so, yeah, you don't have to be constantly being like, oh, I love this, I love that, I love me. It's okay to have days where you're just like, yeah, could be better. You know, I want a bigger ass. So I'm in a gym. Yeah? I'm in a gym doing my squats, doing my splits, doing my hip thrusts to get an ass for summer, right? I'm constantly working on my body because your body needs constant work. Whether it is constant mental work of like affirmations, meditation, sleep, food, good nutrition, fresh air. That's constant work, yeah? Some of it is automatic, but, you know, some of it you have to put more effort in. Or if it's physical, like going exercising, stretching, sleeping, also eating, whatnot, you know what I mean? Like, your body needs love. Your body needs love. And it's gonna be work. And at some point, it's like something natural to you. But especially at the beginning, you just have to learn that it needs the work. And it deserves the work. And you should want to do the work, right? Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know if you guys want to hear, like, me, like, giving you tips on, like, how I became self-confident. As in, like, what I did, because I told you one, which is fake it till you make it, but I feel like there are a lot of different steps towards it. And I think is it raining? Oh my god, please. The weather is so shit. And I think what's also important to say is that me exercising or me saying, oh, I want to lose a bit of weight does not mean I'm not body positive. Let me just put that out there. Me saying I want to lose weight, I mean, like, if it's, I feel like it always depends what your mindset is when you're saying these words, right? Because if you're super uncomfortable in your body, you're super, like, you're close to hating your body, or you are hating your body, I feel like then we gotta work on your actions and your words, baby girl. You know what I mean? But for me, and I say this in my opinion, I feel like for me, I'm in a point, I am self-loving. Punkt. Like, da ist gar nicht mal Platz für irgendwas anderes, weißt du, ich meine? English translation, there is no space for anything else. Punkt. So when I say I want to lose weight, it's because I just want to lose weight. Like, there's no like, oh, I will love my body more. Or there's no like, I will there's no like, what's the word? Like, is it resentment? I don't know. But sorry. Oh, girl's tired. I was tired. Yeah, so yeah, that's just what I want to say, because currently I want to lose weight because and I'm not saying I don't want to be slim, because I feel like the funny thing is I want to see myself slim, but I don't want to be slim, you know. But I feel like I have no need becoming a slim person. You know, Big thighs saves lives. Oh my god, so cringy. That was like the phrase in like 2017. Ashley Graham was kept saying that. Oh my god. Anyways. So yeah. Toodaloo boo boo. Know that people putting you down, you yourself putting you down, it's a phase. It's a phase, and you can grow from it. You can grow from it. You can be better. You can achieve things, and you can grow, right? Growth is not always steady and just like there's no like exponential curve, going up. It's gonna be wobbly, you're gonna go down, up, down, stagnant, like that's just how it is with life and with self-love. And again, you're gonna have days you don't like your body. You're gonna have days you absolutely adore and love your body, and you will celebrate it, for how sexy it is, right? But yeah, like, say thank you to your bullies, but don't thank them for their actions. Thank yourself through them. You know what I mean? Like, say thank you, but it's more like thank me that I grew from your bullshit, right? What else? Fake it till you make it. Forgive and forget, but only for the people who deserve your energy, your time, and your forgiveness. Don't let those haters take up space within your mind and within your body, because that is negative black space that is just stinky, and nobody wants that. Yeah. I love that. Sometimes I wish like I had a bob. Yeah. So I am gonna go to yoga class now. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. A bit more personal. A bit. And yeah, I mean, like, like, comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on here on YouTube if you're watching, or on Spotify if you're listening to me. If you're listening to me, go watch on Spotify. If you're watching me, go listen. No. If you're listening to me, go watch on YouTube. If you're watching me, go listen on Spotify. And I would be very happy if you like and you leave a comment and you leave a rating on Spotify. And yeah, I hope. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I hope you have a good weekend, a good week. I hope my words did something with you. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Toodaloo. Peace out.